Sarkodie denying rift with Nigerian artist. Ghanaian rapper Sarkodie has come to address the drama that has followed the release of his latest single, Brag. On the song, Sarkodie had highlighted his seniority in the music industry while name-calling Wizkid, Davido and Burna Boy, which in turn caused a heated debate online. The controversial music, however, drew the attention of Nigerians because Sarkodie openly boasts about his exploits and proclaims his dominance in the African music scene. Let's take a listen.
Make it no touch my trousers. Wizkid came, I was already doing it. Davido started when I was improving it. And then Odogu came through, Black Sherif to Ashake, I'm still going. When you thought I was losing it, my biggest competition is Kendrick and Cole. Tonight I'm touching the club, spending some dough. Make it no touch my trousers. Wizkid.
While speaking to Vox Africa, Sarkodie shared the intentions behind name-dropping Nigerian superstars on his latest single. According to the Ghanaian superstar, he name-dropped Wizkid, Davido, Burna Boy and Ashake to capture his longevity at the top rather than as a jab, as some people misconstrued it.
Exactly what you just said. It's quite funny. I don't understand what is happening, but I love it because it's great PR. You can't even pay for this. You know, Wiz, David and Burna would never think I want to jab them, because if I want to jab somebody, it has to be rappers. They are not rappers. Exactly what you said. I'm just talking to rappers about how long I've been there and who else is best to use as reference. Let's say you're talking to the world. These are the best people to know that everybody knows Wizkid, everybody knows Burna Boy, everybody knows Black Sherif, Ashake, Davido. So, and it's very true. I was there. Wiz came in. David came in, Burna Boy came in, Ashake, Black Sherif. It's just references of how long I've been there. It's not throwing jab at anybody. These are incredible, amazing artists. Black Sherif is my boy. Do you think I would jab Black Sherif? No. But to be very honest, I wouldn't like to even clear this because I like the energy that's going, you know. It's not true, but they're loving it, you know, and there's a lot of trends. It's making next Friday looking very beautiful for me because people want to listen to the project.
As regards the PR the song has had so far, Sarkodie has also had this to say.
To somebody yesterday, I said, even if we sat down to plan this PR, we wouldn't get this right, you know. And the most organic PR is the best PR you can get. So I'm super proud that there's energy out there, especially as far as hip hop is concerned, which has not been the conversation in a while. So yes, I'm super proud, but definitely I'm not jabbing anybody. You know, if I'm jabbing anybody, it has to be rappers, and I don't care about that. That I can go all out. And even the biggest jab would be that the fact that I didn't mention any rapper because nobody's as consistent and famous as these singers. So that's why. And I thank God, you know, I was talking to somebody yesterday. I said, even if we sat down to plan this PR, we wouldn't get this right.
He still jabbed us. He still jabbed us because he still said he's not mentioning any rappers because they're not as consistent as the singers from Nigeria. So, I mean.
Okay, so I believe Sarkodie. You can say I'm biased, but what he said is what he meant. Yes. So, I mean, he just cleared it. He said, no, in fact, I love everything he said.
Meanwhile, disclaimer, Sarkodie is honeypot's love before I came.
Sarkodie.
See the way I said Sarkodie, see the way she mentions, call his name again.
Sarkodie is my birthday mate. That's all. And I think it's just very pleasant. That's all. Okay, so he said it. He said if he even had to plan any PR, it wouldn't even have done justice the way this controversy, did justice to this project. And it's making the projects look good for him because people are talking about it. And he's saying that he's not jabbing anybody. And he cleared it. He said, see, if he wanted to talk about rappers, it could go on, and nobody would, it would go all out. Nobody can call him out or say anything. Like, why would you think that he will be afraid to call out rappers if, and those people he mentioned their names, they're not rappers. So they're not even doing the same genre of music. So he's explained to you. What else do you, but what?
See, Nigeria is the clout. Clout is Nigeria. If he didn't mention Wizkid, Davido, Burna, Ashake, nobody would even pay attention to that sound. It's true now. When last did you listen to Sarkodie? What's his latest? His latest 2 singles.
So you're not going to put me on that spot, but I want to tell you that don't do that. Not Sarkodie, of all people.
No, I will do it.
Dude, it's international. Are you joking?
Is it more international than MI or Lamide?
So what are you doing right now?
I'm just saying he needs
J-pop.
us.
Oh, yeah, me more. Are you... Anyway, I know that you can be jealous just because OJ was telling you the other time that Sakoje is my...
No, OJ didn't tell me
Sakoje
anything.
is just my birthday mate. Oton, Shikena, so you can be hurt and be saying nonsense. It's allowed. Bad belly is allowed. Bringing MI into it. Okay, now. Let's talk about Burna Boy. Burna Boy is in the news. Burna Boy to executive produce a film. Nigerian music star Burna Boy is making a surprise move into filmmaking. Black Mike Mac, a content company specializing in film and TV content by African and Middle Eastern talent and producers, announced that Burna Boy will executive produce their upcoming thriller titled Three Cold Dishes, directed by Asaf Olusheyi and written by Tomi Adesina. Three Cold Dishes is about the three teenagers victims of sex trafficking who have risen to become powerful players in the underground world of prostitution. Despite being at the top of their game, their success is not enough to erase the trauma of their pasts, as they are haunted by the men who sold them into slavery and will stop at nothing to make them pay. The film is a co-production between Black Mike Mac, I Find, Alma Productions, Asar Films, and Martian Network. Burna Boy, on the other hand, is set to executive produce through Spaceship Films, the company he co-founded with his mother, Bose Ogulu. The movie features top Nollywood actors Osas Ighodaro, Wale Ojo, Femi Jacobs, Ruby Akubweze, Brutus Richards, and Greg Ojefua, as well as Ivorian actors Fat Ture and Mud Gerard, and Senegalese actors Amalia Mbaye and Mentamba.
So I don't know how to react to this yet, but I mean, I think it's a great venture. We've seen it in other parts of the world, especially in Hollywood, where, you know, the musicians delve into filmmaking and as actors as well. But he's just executively producing this. So I know that Burna Boy is quite the artist, you know, is very artistic in his approach. And then the people, or the team alone is a major team. Aesop has been amazing over the years, so I can't wait to see Aesop working with him as well.
Okay, so if you say executive produce something, break it down. What does it mean? Does it mean that you bring the money in?
Yes.
Or is it that you are part of, you know, the production?
You're part of the production, but you own the production.
Okay.
You bring the money.
So it's just about the investment,
yeah, you're the investor here. And you decide which direction you want the production to go.
Okay.
So some executive producers can be the house, the production house itself, you know, but him is the one standing as Damini Ogulu, producing this, and he's bringing actors. I just wanted to be clear so that people can understand what that means exactly. But big ups, I mean, I really, really can't wait to see it. I mean, Tiwa Savage just did Water and
Oh,
Gary.
please, leave me alone.
All right, moving on the entertainment news. Casey's lawyer issues statement after Diddy's apology video. Casey's lawyer Meredith Firetalk has come out to speak up about Sean Diddy Combs' apologetic response to a 2016 surveillance video. Just so you know, CNN released a video where Diddy could be seen assaulting his then-girlfriend, singer Casey, in a Los Angeles hotel hallway. In a recently released Instagram video, Diddy called his behavior inexcusable, stating that he was truly sorry without mentioning Cassie. In response, Cassie's attorney in a statement to CNN said, and I quote, "Combs' most recent statement is more about himself than the many people he has hurt," end quote. The lawyer added, when Casey and other multiple women came forward, he denied everything and suggested that his victims were looking for a payday, that he was only compelled to apologize once his repeated denials were proven false, shows his pathetic desperation, and no one will be swayed by his disingenuous words, end quote. Aubrey O'Day, who formerly fronted Diddy's all-girl group Danity Kane and has since been an outspoken critic of the music mogul, also slammed his apology video. Taking to X, she wrote, and I quote, "Diddy did not apologize to Casey. He apologized to the world for seeing what he did," end quote. In related news, Diddy was spotted strolling in the public space for the first time since his assault video against singer Casey was made public. While taking a stroll through his Miami neighborhood, the embattled music mogul wore an all-white outfit and a medallion piece with a picture of himself and his father on it. Just so you know, Diddy is facing lots of other allegations in several civil lawsuits. He has since denied those claims while maintaining his innocence even as the FBI continues investigating him. Story for the gods,
Oh God, what do I?
Because the first time I saw the video, I went to the comment section. I didn't expect him to open comment section because you already know the backlash that will come. You're putting out an apology video, just put it out there, switch off your likes, switch off your comment. You don't need to see what people are saying about it. You are just genuinely apologizing about it. So he's still looking for traffic. He's still looking for...
He might not be looking for traffic.
There's no sane person who has gone through, depression
is looking for traffic.
Depression is a real thing. Do you know the... Yes, of course.
That would be the only reason it kept it open.
All these guys, they
look for traffic.
They keep coming into the news just to put out the things there, just to keep staying in the news.
Are you joking?
Yes. Because
it's
why
already
would you
in the
leave...
news. This is not even good for... But why would you say traffic?
Why would he leave the comment section open?
So you think the only reason it would leave that open is looking for traffic?
It is. It has to be.
I wouldn't think that is looking for traffic because
reason
he's already in a lot of troubles and his name would not even leave people's lips in a very long time. He's in for this. Actually, he is. So I would say that as I am Bovi, I saw Bovi's comments and Bovi said that, see, if there is more to this, just confess everything at once. And I think that that's just like the best advice anybody can give him because would be here. He's done so many things. In fact, there was a particular page I stumbled on, or no, I didn't. I follow that page on YouTube, and that page is always covering celebrity stories and all that, like all the secrets, dirty things that you did not even know about. And it was so disheartening for me to see that he actually asked his ex-wife,
Kim Porter.
Well, they never got married, or did they ever get married? Kim Porter, did they ever get married?
I think they did.
Did they?
They had kids.
Did they?
Yeah.
But I know that they have twins. They have a boy. They have, yeah, I know that. So he actually asked her to taste Cassie's tampon.
Yes, I saw that as well.
And I was like,
Let's
what life was this guy living? He just felt like a don, and he could just treat them like animals. And
just hold your thoughts. Let's go on a break. When we come back, we have so much more to discuss. Welcome back. Welcome back. So you were saying about Diddy.
I was saying that he's done so many dirty things, and you were saying that he cannot confess. And I'm saying he should just take that advice so that, you know, let us just know everything at once. But perhaps he's done so many things that he cannot even remember. And I really do hope that he knows that it will take God for him not to go down.
He's already, you see, Diddy is as good as finished because there's a lot that has not even come out.
You know what it's just about the children. What sort of father is this? And now he has a baby.
It's crazy. It's crazy. And what's more sad about this is because he's a black man in the entertainment industry in America, and there's always been that
thing about
black people.
But this person is a human being, first of all, and he has done badly. He has behaved badly. So, I mean, he should face
there's also the thing about the artists. There's speculation about how all the artists on Bad Boy Records passed away.
Not only that, some people even think that Kim Porter dying was not natural, that it had something to do with Diddy. But nobody would talk about it because they're like, okay, so she had pneumonia or something funny, really? And then she passed?
All the road also goes back all the way to Notorious B.I.G. Well, we're here for the story.
Oh, wow, yeah. It actually goes back to that because who was with Notorious B.I.G.? Okay, it's a long one. Oppo, I don't even know how to start talking about it, but then we have to move on. We'll go on a quick break and we will be back with Social View. Stay here with us.
I love that song, Benson Boone. Beautiful. Welcome to Social View, where we're going to delve into the world of social media, which is loaded with every kind of wit and nastiness you can imagine. Are you ready, my lady?
Yes.
You're ready? Say yes. Give me a woo-hoo. All right, first up.
Did you think in your mind that I was going to cooperate?
No. So if you go to a Calabar church, and they say, give the Lord a wiper, you do ooh, ooh.
Ooh.
Yes, exactly. Very good.
Let me be practicing.
Yeah, because you know.
We're going to Calabar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, first up. They said, before we beat for burial, I DM. You reply with, are you that burial boy? Now your papa be undertaker.
People are just so rude.
Oh my
The person did
goodness.
not process it.
No, but how the people who do this job, how do they advertise it though?
I
Do they
don't
like
even
do
know.
promo packages? And
I have always wondered because you see, growing up, my parents attended an Orthodox church, and that church just outside. Well, it didn't even have anything to do with the Orthodox church. I don't know why I mentioned Orthodox church. So this church that had the neighbor, they sold coffins. So yeah, and it was very awkward to me, especially when it's December the 31st and they don't close and they just leave the stuff outside like that. And so there is no how you're coming out of the church that you would not, see the things. And then every time I'm wondering, when they pray, in the morning when you're praying, you're going to work and you're like, God, bless the work of my hands, let people who sell, they will say, let customers come. So when they pray, it has always been something on my mind. Do they pray for, we don't pray for young people to die, but please, or are they just selfish about their work and they just pray general prayer, let customers come, let people keep, I don't know. So it has always been one thought that, like, people who...
I was just enjoying your smile, Yeah. Let's just move. Next one, it says, at least you're single. Some people don't even know that they're alone in their relationship.
Yeah, some people don't know. That is why I check with my boyfriend every now and then. You see, when I ask him questions randomly, I'll just say, Mr. Flames, what do you think about, because I've always advised people.
What do you think about what?
In this age and stage, you see, you have to constantly check. Maybe you would ask, what are we?
What are we now?
Is it CK? I did that song. You'll be asking part-time, what are we now? What are we still doing? Are we still together? Not to say that, but you have to check, because some people, they've not checked in a while, and they'll be surprised to know that.
So if you're in a relationship, you have to constantly check that.
Just check. Anyhow you want to check it, just continue to check so that you'll be on the same page. It's not like somebody has left you. You are just there. You are saying my boyfriend, the person is yimuyin.
So it's on both sides too, that the other guy too should be checking.
Yes, so are you joking?
Are we still... You see now? Let's move on. All right, so this next one says, so we have Nathaniel Bassey. I think this is the saga that happened between the child and the whole claim. They took him to court anyways. So anyways, this says, forgive me and I will serve your God. Man who defamed Nathaniel Bassey and Mercy Chinwo pleads. And then there's a reply. It says, about 75% of the New Testament was written from prison. Paul wasn't serving a different God. Clef now replies and says, Paul and Silas dropped hit singles for prison. You go get time, serve God. Where?
I agree. I absolutely agree. Because it was still this same guy who said something bad about AY. He never learns. And in fact, afterwards, it came out to start bragging that, what did he say? It's true. There's something. And now he's not saying that, please forgive me, I'll serve you. Lie. It will pain me. If anybody brings religion into that thing and says,
forgive and forget.
forgive her. Oh, Omar Jumi, You must cool your heels. Paul and Silas, they pray. After praying, they sang. After singing, the Holy Ghost came down. Go and experience all that so that the Holy Spirit can come upon you and you can be whole. Okay? Don't tell me nonsense.
I mean, this has to serve as a deterrent to everybody who thinks that you can just put your ring light, put phone, and start to say anything you want to say on social media. There has to be some sort of regulation. All right, so next up, I want to spoil my man. Like, just give him my card and let him buy whatever he wants. It's going to decline, though, but it's the thoughts that count. I was almost happy. I was happy until the end. I was like, as I'm saying this, Honeypot will just, you know, give me a card today, but you're happy about this.
How can you say something like that is the thought that counts when you know that you don't even have anything?
I'm so happy that you are against this. So, Honeypot, today you need to prove yourself. The only
Why would you not wait for me to say that?
No.
Oh, J. Paulo, after the show, I would need your card so that
my card is no. You are giving me your card.
You were too fast for me.
All right, let's take the final one. And this is two cock hen facing each other. And this guy, the other one says, the person you hate. Then this one is you, the hater. And says, stop hatred. Well, moral of the story here is stop hating. Because look at the person you hate. He's looking well-fed.
So the hater, they always look like this now.
Yes.
Because they are always angry.
Yes.
So stop hatred. Look at the way you look. Very ugly.
There's no feather, nothing.
Nothing.
It's real life.
You have wrinkles. You quickly grow old. Because
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it's a wrap on Social View. Coming up next is What Are You Watching? We'll be right back.